Hello, good day once again. This is English for SHS 1 Lesson 22, Essay Writing. My name is Mabel Nunufio. Today we will be looking at the elements of the paragraph. In the last lesson, we learned about the paragraph. We learned that a paragraph is a group of sentences. This group of sentences talks about only one idea. We also learned that in a paragraph, we will need to state the idea we shall talk about. Then, we will explain the idea. Finally, we will need to give examples to make the idea even clearer. In today's lesson, we will learn more about the paragraph. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the 1. Topic sentence of a paragraph. 2. Sentences that support the topic sentence by explaining. 3. Sentences that support the topic sentence by giving examples. What is a paragraph? There are 2 main parts of the paragraph. These are the topic sentence and the supporting details. Usually, a paragraph is developed by writing a topic sentence and adding supporting details that contribute to making the topic sentence clearer or more understandable. We'll look at the topic sentence. A well-written paragraph usually includes a statement of the idea that the paragraph talks about. The topic sentence is the statement of that idea contained in the paragraph. It is sometimes called the controlling idea of the paragraph. For our purposes as beginners, our topic sentence should always come as the first sentence of the paragraph. As we progress, we may decide to place the topic sentence where it will be most effective. In actual fact, the topic sentence can be placed at the beginning of the paragraph, somewhere in the middle, or at the end of the paragraph. Why do we need a good topic sentence? A good topic sentence introduces the topic immediately so that the writer knows what to write about. 2, reader knows what the writer will write about. B, a good topic sentence limits the topic so that the writer will 1, not have too much to write about. 2, have enough to write about. 3, focus on only the major points. Indeed, a good topic sentence will tell the reader what idea the particular paragraph is about. Obviously, when you are reading and you see exactly what the writer is talking about in the beginning, you are able to understand the writer's idea easily and quickly. Thus, when you begin writing your paragraph with a topic sentence, you tell your reader what the particular paragraph is about immediately. In our next lesson, we shall learn how to make good topic sentences. Let's look at the supporting details. The supporting details are sentences that advance the idea expressed in the topic sentence. These sentences should make clear what the controlling idea of the paragraph is. They do this by adding more information, such as examples, explanations, data, illustrations, and elaborations about the topic sentence. Only pieces of information directly contributing to the advancement of the topic sentence should be written as supporting details. Any unnecessary detail should not be included. In other words, any detail that does not contribute to the overall effect of the opinion stated in the topic sentence should be omitted. Let's look at the types of supporting details. There are two main types of supporting details. Some supporting details explain the idea expressed in the topic sentence. This is to say that they give further information about the topic sentence. These details may answer the questions what, who, when, where, how, or why about the topic sentence. Answers to such questions help the writer to give more information about the topic. This further information will help the reader to easily understand the idea stated in the topic sentence. On the other hand, other supporting details illustrate. This means that they give examples that make clearer the idea stated in the topic sentence. It is also possible to sum up the discussion within a paragraph in one sentence. This sentence is usually called the concluding sentence. Here is an example of a paragraph that a student wrote. The topic is myself. The point the student writer is developing is my name. Let us read it. Siana Jidwa is my name. Jidwa is my surname. It means one who triumphs. My grandmother takes great pride in telling me that males in my family always triumph. For example, it was the triumphs of my great-grandfather in wars that had earned him the name. Siana is my first name. It means the Creator will provide. My mother tells me that 3 years after she got married to my father, they had no child. Their faith in God eventually brought me to them. I have another name. My grandmother only calls me Kwesi. That is my birthday name. I am a boy, and I was born on a Sunday. What is the paragraph all about? Of course, it is about the name of the writer. Do we have a sentence which tells us this? Yes, it is the first sentence. That sentence says, Siana Jidwa is my name. This is the topic sentence. We find that after telling us this, the writer does everything to explain this name to us. The explanations are part of the supporting details. What does the writer tell us about his name? The writer tells us that his name has a surname. What sentence does this? Jidwa is my surname. This is the second sentence in the paragraph. What does the next sentence do in this paragraph? The next sentence in the paragraph says, it means one who triumphs. This supporting sentence tells us what the name means. It means one who triumphs. What else does the writer tell us about his name? He tells us what his first name is. It is Siana. In addition, he tells us the meaning of Siana. The Creator will provide. What else does the writer tell us about his name? He tells us that his birthday name is Kwesi. He explains further that he is called Kwesi because he is a boy and he was born on Sunday. These are supporting details. We have said that examples were another type of supporting details. Let us look at the example again. Can you identify an example in the paragraph? Siana Jidwa is my name. Jidwa is my surname. It means one who triumphs. My grandmother takes great pride in telling me that males in my family always triumph. For example, it was the triumphs of my great-grandfather in wars that had earned him the name. Siana is my first name. It means the Creator will provide. My mother tells me that 3 years after she got married to my father, they had no child. Their faith in God eventually brought me to them. I have another name. My grandmother only calls me Kwesi. That is my birthday name. I am a boy and I was born on a Sunday. I am sure that now you will be able to identify the topic sentence and the supporting details of a paragraph like this one about the writer's name. Here are other paragraphs. Identify the topic sentence and the supporting details in each. 1. People use words, of course, to express their thoughts and feelings. And as everyone knows who has tried to write, choosing just the right word to express an idea can be difficult. Nevertheless, it is important to choose words carefully, for words can suggest meanings not intended at all. Words can also be used to deceive. Two, in the 100 years following the voyages of Christopher Columbus, many European explorers sailed across the Atlantic Ocean to reach the New World. At first, they came in search of new trade routes to the Far East. Then, as the riches of the Americas were discovered, the explorers were followed by conquerors and later by settlers. Spain, with a strong naval fleet, ruled the seas, and by 1600, her treasury was filled with gold and silver stolen from the people of South America and Mexico. The Spanish left the colder, seemingly worthless region of North America to other countries of Europe, whose ships were assailed on the oceans of the world. Now, we can identify the topic sentence and the supporting details. We can also identify examples. Now, let us try writing a good paragraph on our own names. Let us read the example once again and then write one on our own names. Here is the paragraph. Siana Jidwa is my name. Jidwa is my surname. It means one who triumphs. My grandmother takes great pride in telling me that males in my family always triumph. For example, it was the triumphs of my great-grandfather in wars that had earned him the name. Siana is my first name. It means the Creator will provide. My mother tells me that 3 years after she got married to my father, they had no child. Their faith in God eventually brought me to them. I have another name. My grandmother only calls me Kwesi. That is my birthday name. I am a boy, and I was born on a Sunday. You may use details that are different from what we have in the example. To sum up this lesson, in this lesson, we have learned that 1. A paragraph usually has a topic sentence and supporting details. 2. The topic sentence states what the paragraph is going to be about. 3. This helps the writer to focus on and discuss only one idea in the paragraph. 4. The supporting details explain and illustrate the idea expressed in the topic sentence. All right, we have come to the end of this lesson. I will be coming your way again. Till I do so, cheerio from me, Mabel Nunufio.